What is your conscience? Is it A, what your parents tell you to do, B, the devil and angel on your shoulders, or C, the inner sense that God has placed within you of what's right and what's wrong? So, Mr. Riojas, do you believe you have a conscience?
Yes, I do. I definitely do.
Do you think that everyone has a conscience?
I believe God has placed a conscience in every single person.
Where do you think that your conscience comes from?
I think God has placed a conscience in everybody's life.
Okay. Have you always obeyed your God-given conscience?
No, but I think for the most part I have.
Could you give me an example of a time when you went against your conscience?
Sure. When I was younger, 16 or 17 years old, my mom had always told me that I should not listen to secular music and I'd hang out with secular people. And I started to do that, and every time I did that, my conscience would tell me, that maybe these weren't the right type of people I should be hanging out with. But yet I didn't listen to my conscience, and most of the time I wound up getting in trouble.
Alright, thank you for that example. The fact that every man knows right from wrong, what does this tell us about God's character and nature?
It tells us that God cares about us, because otherwise He wouldn't have placed that conscience in us, and we would always do what's wrong. But since we have a conscience, our conscience tells us right from wrong.
Do you think that your conscience tells you you need a Savior?
It definitely does.
Alright, thank you. In the book True Revival by Ellen White. So, do you have a conscience?
Yes.
Yes, you do. Do you believe everyone has a conscience?
Yes.
Where does your conscience come from?
My conscience is derived from a culmination of all the emotional experiences that have impacted me throughout my life.
That's very deep. So, have you ever told a lie?
Sure.
What does that make you?
Human.
Very true, very true. Alright, thank you. Our conscience reminds us that there's someone that we're accountable to. It's really God that we're experiencing in our conscience, because He's telling us what's right from wrong. By listening to your conscience, you'll be a blessing to your family, friends, and to everyone that you come in contact with. So, Bosco, do you have a conscience? Is that a yes? Oh, alright. Well, do you believe everyone has a conscience? Yes, yes, very nice. Have you ever told a lie? Oh, no, of course not. Do you think your conscience tells you you need a Savior? Of course. Thank you very much for your time, Bosco. It was great doing business with you.